everyone, this is Brogsmaster595. So maybe the stuff that's said in this video and the last video and the first video with this whole Maybelle thing and the prototype, maybe I did talk about it on the latest live stream I did, that one from yesterday. So, and I'm going to be uploading the highlights to that anyway, that has all the Maybelle stuff in it. So you're going to see me talk about that again if you watch that. But I want to talk about it here because it's just, there's something with Maybelle, man. Like, it's different with all of the other country figs. I didn't talk about this on Nostalgia Month. I think like a little bit I did, but there's just something else with this, I think. So, we're looking at the Maybelle I got in 2015 here. So, here's the thing. When I saw that this was on eBay in 2015, that was just mind-blowing. It was like crazy. Like, when I had gotten the Beaglemania Beagles, I was shocked, but it didn't come to where this was. This was something else. I remember texting my mom, and I was like, texting never how I usually text, because it was insane. It was just Maybelle, and she reacted to it not the best, but it makes sense. I was really going crazy over it, but besides, before I had seen this on that eBay listing, the last time I had seen Maybelle was the one that I got in 2008, I guess. I think I got both of those two Maybelles in 2008. I guess the last time I saw it was in 2010, but, you know, the weird thing is that with the Maybelles, at least, it's like just with, I mean, there's a couple other items, but with those two Maybelles, I can really only remember them from like when they looked kind of good in 2008. I remember the wire coming off of one of their speakers. I think a wire had pulled off. I don't remember for sure. I feel like it happened to one of them though. Also, I think both of those Maybelles were from KB Toys. I don't think it was Target. I don't think Maybelles were sold at Target, but I think they were both from KB Toys because a lot of my stuff had been gotten from KB Toys. But I don't know for sure. They could have been Walmart. I just get that feeling that their boxes just said Maybelle and all that, but you don't really know for sure. It could have been Walmart because one of the two Maybelles I got back then, I got with the Ennos, which my great-grandma, I think, got me the Ennos and the Maybelle, but I don't remember for sure. I just remember first seeing them on, like, the kitchen table and the boxes together, and they just looked so nice together. I don't know if they were from KB Toys. I'm guessing they were, though. I think she actually would go to that KB Toys and get stuff. Yeah, she did. I think I was usually there, though. I don't think I was with those two pigs, though. I think I, like, got home from school, because I should have been in school then. Yeah, I think it was school. Because I remember I was, like, getting back from somewhere, and I saw the Maybelle there. But I don't know if that was the first or the second. And with those old Maybelles, I remember there being, like, one with the lower pitch that this has, and then the one with a higher pitch, like my prototype, but I don't know for sure. But those two Maybelles, I just kind of remember them, you know? And I just, in 2010, when that stuff went away, I don't remember it then, though. I mean, really, 2008 was the last vivid memory of it. So I would say I went from 2008 not seeing it till 2015, like in the second half of it. I just saw it on eBay. And I remember the listing. I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but I probably have. It looked like it came from a hoarder. Like it really did. Either that or I don't know what else it would have been. It looked like a hoarder. It looked like it was in a pretty ugly mess of a house. At least judging by that room it was in. There was stuff all over the background. It was such a weird listing, kind of. There was so much stuff back there. I don't think anyone remembers what the listing looked like. I wish I could find it, but you can't. It's not there. You can look on Worth Point. It's not. The one I got in 2020, you don't even see that one either. It's weird. I don't know why there's some things on Worth Point you find and some you don't. I guess it has to do with them not being archived, but I don't feel like all of those frogs listings that are on Worth Point were archived. I don't know. I don't even think that's how it works with Worth Point, really. I don't know for sure. But you can't find it on there. But I think there's a little bit of a chance it was from a hoarder. I mean, it still looked good. I think you used to be able to see the blush. See, I put that back on there looking with the light red and whatever. And the right amount. It was good, though. You know, you could tell it was used. Although I didn't start to realize that until later on. Because it's always been kind of wobbly. It's always been like that. Which is how I like to move it. I have the one from BJB. Don't know if that was from when if he made it like that on accident. It was probably always like that, really. But yeah, this one's kind of wobbly. But it works very good. I mean, not counting the whole wire stupid problem that I hate. I had watched the video of this and I just really looked at it. It really moved, like, gorgeously. The head went up and down so much on it. It's crazy how high up the head goes, and the body just, it completely twists. It's crazy. And the arms, lots of movement there. They're like kind of close in now, but they really spread out. It's not like these are loose at all. It's very good. And of course that makes the hair kind of wave around. Now the hair the hair on this one never looked the best. And I think from it being in that bin, I see that the hair has kind of changed a little bit in how it looks. But that's fine, I guess. The tag on this has always been really bad, though, you see. I think it's always been this bad. From what I can remember, anyway, I think it's always looked that bad. But getting this Maybelle again was just, it was crazy, because I didn't have all of the other country pigs and road hogs. I didn't have Harlan yet. I didn't have the Sweet Home Alabama, and I didn't have Embatum Nationwide. Or a prototype, of course. But having that, I just, crazy. Didn't think I'd get that before those other ones. And after I got this, I didn't get a country pig until Harlan. Not Harlan, until Sweetness in January 2017. Or I think I may have gotten it at like the end of 2016. There was such a break there with the pigs. I don't know why. I don't really have a reason for that, but it was weird too, because I hadn't been getting Jemmy stuff really in 2015. And I did actually get the Born to Be Wild Roadhog like a couple months before, and I think this was the next thing. I'm pretty sure it was this. So when I saw this, I had to stop with my break then. I needed to get this. I remember uploading a video of it too when I was trying to bring my channel back in like the second half of 2015, and that didn't work. I don't know if that was still under Koopa Kid. I don't know what that was under. It may have been Koopa Kid. I don't think that really worked, though. I don't think a lot of people saw it. Any of you remember a video of this on that blue bucket? Maybe you do. I really don't think that was on the Frogs Master one. It couldn't have been. No way. Impossible. I don't see that being likely. Yeah, 2015 Maybelle. I can't sell it because of the memories and because it's Maybelle. And let's move on to this one, which has way too much blush, and I'm planning to completely remove it and redo it, because especially since I'm keeping it just like this one, and I don't even need to say the other one. You know, I can fix this, I think. Make this look good. And the button is good, so it's good, right? Look, with Maybelle, I can't sell them, because with Maybelle, before that one popped on in 2015, no one knew about Maybelle. Like, 2 people did, but they never talked about it. There was no picture. There was no video. And I mean, I had my picture of it there, but I never put that on YouTube. And then the other pictures on the that are on that computer that I've now put on YouTube. But I didn't count that because that was just, those were mine. Back then, I think I still knew I had 2. Although when I think about it, I feel like I may have thought I only had 1. I don't know. I think I still knew, but sometimes when I think back and realize I had 2, I just think that's crazy. But then again, I had doubles of quite a few Gemmy items, especially frogs, turtles, and then 2 Maybelles. Didn't have a double of any other pig, from what I can remember, just Maybelle. And you know, my guess would be either that my great-grandma got me the second Maybelle with the endos, not knowing that I had one before, or I just got a second one, you know, after the first one's wire came off the speaker, and maybe that first one was from great-grandma. I don't know. It's not like I need to know which one was first, really. It's still interesting, though. It would be interesting if I knew. It would be cool, I guess. Maybe. Maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't. Maybe one day we'll have the time machine and we can just go back and look. Maybe we don't need to actually go back in time, but where we could, like, see a screen or something. That's good enough. That works. And, you know, I didn't know that I had 3 ride-ins till I saw that picture and really looked. Yeah, 3 ride-in frogs. I thought I only had 1. Man. I did not remember those other 2. So maybe I had more than 2 Maybelles. You never know. I'm sure it was just the 2, though. But I can't sell the Maybelles. Because just throughout all that time, 2010 to 2015, not seeing anything with a Maybelle, not finding a video, no one having it, no one really talking about it. Jemmy God had mentioned it one time way back when, and he's brought it up a couple times on these videos I do with him, but I remember, like, the first time he brought it up, and I thought that was insane. I didn't think he was gonna bring up that he used to have it, and I think he had the Sweetness one too, Sweet Home Alabama, which isn't that funny, because, you know, you figure it out, you know. Yeah, I can't sell these. I know Maybelle is not actually that rare now. Even in like 2017, after having that one for 2 years, I still thought it was like that kind of rare, if you know what I mean. But it's really not. Even if I want it to be that way, it's not. There's other country pigs that are more rare. Valentine's koi is more rare. The Christmas one is more rare. Certain one over here on the right is more rare. That doesn't count though. That does not count. Any of those other ones, obviously, those other pictures of ones, if those were actually released, of course, those are more rare. Still, Maybelle is significantly more rare than the other country pigs that you see a lot. Anos, koi, Harlan, significantly more rare than those three, which is, I just find that so interesting. And I like how I also just like how the one that's more rare, it's the one that is kind of different. The girl moves like I like to move it. The song in general, the tone of the song, I would say is quite different from Sold. I like it, I love it, I've been everywhere. I would say it's different. It's more energetic, kind of. Got some energy to it. I guess Enos' song kind of does, but that's a different kind of thing. This is Maybelle, man. And you see the hair on this one. It looks better. Yeah, it is. It's better than this one's hair. But, I mean, this one's hair I still think looks good. I mean, you can... It still looks good. It's just a little bunched. It's a little tangled. I mean, it doesn't look bad tangled. It's just, like, stuck together. You know? This one's tag is super good. And this did have the box. It had the Walmart box, not the KB Toys or Target box. Well, it wasn't sold at Target. If it was, that's crazy. Because you just don't see any videos of it on Target shelves. This did not have KB Toys box. It had the Walmart box, and it's got the Walmart tag, so you know that that's true, and I'm not messing something up. See, you see that. You know what those look like. Got the item number there, of course, 32712. That's what the prototype says. That makes sense, because when you look at the item number for this, it's the picture of the prototype. Oh, well, wait a minute. Anything's item number, stock picture. It's all prototypes you're seeing. I like how I was trying to, like, fix the ties here. That kind of, yeah, I mean, it kind of worked, but they kind of keep going, facing the wrong way. You see, this is how much I care about Maybelle. And it's more than the other pigs. It really is. Try to keep it, like, simple. The reason why I can't sell the Maybelles, it is my favorite country pigs. I feel like if I got any of the other country pigs, the Emmy Sue one that sings crazy, or that Leonard one, Sweet Home Alabama, if that ever came out. The Barbecue one, Hey Good Looking, that sings, or then like the Roadhogs, a Wild Willie, Born to Be Wild, Bertha singing Piece of My Heart, Officer Ham, Highway Patrol, that's what that one sings. I think if I had all of those, I get the feeling Maybelle would still be number one, but I don't know. I mean, I think about that Bertha Roadhogs, and that singing Piece of My Heart, that one kind of, it makes me think about it a little bit. Would I like that more than Maybelle? Sometimes I think there's a chance, but then I think about it more, and I think Maybelle would just still be number one, because it's just Maybelle. The main reason, not just because of it, being my favorite just because of looks and the cover of the song, it being different, not a guy singing it, different movement, the hair that they did for it, you know, and just the name is just, name's good. It's better than the other pigs' names, I guess, maybe. I don't know, I guess it is. I know it still kind of, in a way, looks like all the other pigs, though, but I guess it should look like them. It shouldn't look too different. The other thing with me wanting to keep the Maybelles is really because of when I decided all that Jemmy stuff from my early childhood days should be all thrown out. So that included both the Maybelles. And it's just, I went from 2010 to 2015 only hearing Jemmy God and like one other person bring up the Maybelle. The other person was Tigros 2006. He brought it up, but I think the only reason why he brought it up is because I brought it up. He never actually saw it, I don't think he ever saw a video or a picture. He had just been joking about it. He had made a video one time, and I'm sure a lot of you don't know this person. This is someone from earlier times. Not too early, but 2013 times. A little bit of 2014, I guess. He did a video saying, like, he found, I think, a video, or that he got it, or a picture of the Maybelle, and I think he brought up, like, Disco Dino, or some other version of Disco Dino. Something like that, but I know Maybelle was one of the two things he brought up. I think he said he found a video, or that he got it. I really don't know. But I put like a comment. I was like so happy. I was shocked. I was amazed. I wanted to see that right away. I probably spam commented. I don't remember. But then he said it was a joke, either in the comments or was it like the very end of the video, and I was probably commenting while the video was still going. That was a long time ago now, though. That was like 8.5 years ago. Like, think about that. 8.5 years ago that happened. Yeah, it's because of stuff like that and me thinking all throughout back then that Maybelle was just the rare item. More rare than every frogs. Really. More rare than every turtle. Every Jemmy item ever. Yeah. Really. That's how I looked at it as. Because I just knew that I had him. And no one else did. Besides Jemmy God. And slowly over time, that started to change. I got this one in 2015, and I still thought it was the rarest thing ever. And then I saw on Jemmy Master Animatronics, the Jemmy fan got one in November 2015, I think. You know what, though? I still kind of thought it was the rarest thing ever, because I was just looking at this one here, and I was just like, it still is. I think in, 2016, I started to realize that it wasn't the rarest of the rare, but I still thought it was more rare than a lot of frogs. Thought it was more rare than Blue Whippet, I think. More rare than Orange Mystrona. Yes, I did. I remember that. I thought some frogs were more rare, but I thought Maybelle was just the thing still. Really. That's how it was. And that's it. And now I got this here. 2015 in August, January 2020. Yeah, this stayed on eBay for a month, and I was trying to see if someone would get it. I messaged people about this. No one got it. It was in the box. It just stayed on there, so I got it. This one had gotten messed up in October 2017 where the wire came off, and then in 2018 trying to fix it, and that didn't work. It pulled off because it moves so fast. So I see this one, and I leave it up there for a month. No one gets it, and then I just get it. Because, this one still works really good. Just like it did. And got the stupid blush on it now that's too big, but I really thought Funky Frogs dude would get that. He didn't get it. Then, the prototype. This is another thing that kind of makes me want to keep the other two Maybelles, because now that I got prototype here, like, just because of the prototype being in the same place with two produced ones, this alone makes me not want to get rid of the produced ones. Because of this. Now, I mean, obviously I would keep one of the produced ones, or I guess maybe I could sell both of them and get another produced one, although I don't know about that. It's kind of weird. So remember, I can remove the blush there. At least I should be able to. If I can't, okay, then we might have to think about something, unfortunately. Like I said, the next Maybelle that comes on, I'm gonna make sure someone else gets it. And the one after that, probably. Because I don't know if I've said this on the channel. I think I may have said, I think I said it in the description of one of the Maybelle videos. I said that a Maybelle will pop on, every 5 years. Yeah, that's not gonna hold up. Because one popped on Macari, the one Jemmy Time got, a year and months, whatever. Year and a half after this one. And I remember I was like, oh, that doesn't count. That's from Macari, not eBay. So every 5 years, a Maybelle pop on eBay. And then the other sites don't count. Yeah, that's kind of dumb. This is another video that's so long that it died on me. My phone died. I forgot it was low. Okay, so yeah, a Maybelle does not pop on every 5 years. There's probably gonna be what I think it's gonna be like, really, if it actually did end up being one every 5 years after this. That would be something. I don't think so. I mean, seeing that the prototype one had a chance at popping up on eBay, yeah, I'm pretty sure there will be a Maybelle that pops on less than just every 5 years. Pretty sure. I'm gonna go with one Maybelle every 1 year or one Maybelle every 2 years. That sounds better. Now, yes, I mean, I got this one in 2015. It listed in August 2015. And to my knowledge, I'm not counting the one that the Jemmy fan found at the Goodwill or wherever it was. I'm not counting that. After this, next one that popped on eBay was all the way, it was actually in 2019. It was I think December 20th, 2019 was the day it popped on. I was in gym. We were all doing nothing for some weird reason. I don't know why. It was really weird that day. And I was just looking on eBay, and I saw this pop up, and of course I went into all the group chats or whatever, and I was trying to get someone to get it, but they didn't want it because it's a country pig, you know? But see, 2019, so like 4 years, but like 4 years and 4 months. But you see, after this, you got the one on Macari like a year and a half later, you know? And then this prototype one a good 4 months after that. You see, I think there's going to be a Maybelle. Seeing that there was like a 4-year gap here, but there was the one that the Jemmy fan found. That was November 2015, so that was close to here. That's still from Jemmy fans to this, that's 4 years still. Okay, there's probably not going to be one like every year, to be honest. I'm going to say, especially since it seems like right now there's more interesting Jemmy items and I'm not just talking about Grandstand. There's more interesting Jemmy items that are starting to sometimes pop up on eBay. So I would say, one every 2 years, I think, is what's going to start happening. We'll see about that. And I'm not just talking about eBay, any site. I think that'll start happening, but we'll see how it goes with that. But for any other one that pops up, as for right now, I'm not getting it. I've got my prototype. I've got this produced one. I got this produced one. I don't need another one. Now, I will say this. Jordan with his rock along Santas. You see where I'm going with this, aren't you? Yeah, his rock along Santas. He's got like all those ones and stuff like that. When I look at the rock along Santa that I have, I can see why he would get the doubles, triples, quadruple. I see it because it does seem like the pitches can range very lot of amounts on those. It can be anywhere, and I can see the face differences, I guess, a little bit. Mainly it's about the pitches, I think, though. I think that's the main reason why he gets more of them. But I also know he just really likes them. I looked at my rock along Santa, and I kind of see that. Like, maybe I would get more. And some of the other Jemmy items I have, I sometimes think maybe I would get another one just because of me really liking the item, honestly. Although with the rock along Santa, I kind of see the whole thing with the pitch thing and the audio sounding different on them, because I've seen a lot of videos with Jordan talking about those. So with that, it's more than just about liking the item. With Maybelle, I think I'm getting the feeling that Joe Bean videos with the rock along Santas, I'm starting to see a me and the Maybelles. But the next ones that pop on, someone else is getting those. I'm not getting them. Someone else needs them. I know Jemmy Time got one. And I know that, actually, the one that the Jemmy fan had, BJV has that now. Yeah, BJV has a Maybelle. I'm sure everyone has seen it, though. That video has a lot of views. Yeah, so BJB is the Maybelle, Jemmy Time is the Maybelle. I don't think any other collector is a Maybelle. Those two and me. So I would say the next two, I'm going to let other people get it. I know one of them for sure. You know who you are. The other person, I don't know. I gotta get someone else to get it. Maybelle is also one of those items where I really like other people getting it too. Like more than just other stuff. Because that's the power of Maybelle, I guess. I guess that's how it works with old Maybelle. Look, this video is 30 minutes. Ha ha ha. Don't think anyone's ever gonna get a prototype, though. Yeah, you know, with this prototype, this could be the only one left in the world. It's possible. Now, I'm not an expert with the prototypes, especially with like how many Jemmy made back then. It was more than one. They definitely made more than one prototype of their items, but I don't know how many. I would assume it has to be less than 30. There's no way it would be that many, right? I feel like maybe 20. I don't know why I feel like 20 could be possible, but for some reason, that just sounds a little bit right. But it can't be that many, right? I mean, I know there's at least, like, not at least, I know, like, at most there can be 5 prototypes. I'm just gonna say that, and yeah, I'm not gonna continue from there with that. Probably not 20 though. Definitely not 30. I would say they probably did close to 10, maybe 15. But I really don't know. I'm just going to go in that 10 to 20 range. This could be the only one left, though, because this was being done in 2007, I guess it was. I mean, maybe 2006, but I feel like 2007. But I don't really know. Man, this item, man, it's just this item. This could be the only one left. And if it's not, still, this is one out of what? 4 that remain? One of 2? I mean, it's not a big number. Even if there were like 20-something of these left. It's a 1 out of 20. That's still a very small amount. So, that's not something that worries me. It's just an interesting thing to think about with the prototype. But Maybelle is just that item where I can't get rid of other ones I have of it because there's too much of a history with me and Maybelle. Thinking how rare it used to be, talking about Maybelle specifically with many other people. I've even brought up Maybelle to, like, my family members, if they remembered it. I did. Didn't really do that with, like, most of the other stuff, but I did it with Maybelle. So I can't get rid of these. They're not going. They won't. I don't know if you heard something there. I'll just say, excuse me. I don't think you did, so it didn't matter. Alright, well, you know, the video is actually pretty close to 40 minutes, I think. So it was as long as the freaking unboxing video. You see? It's because it's Maybelle. If it were a video on Harlan, it wouldn't be this long. It's because it's Maybelle. You can really see that I truly like Maybelle more because why would the videos be so long? I don't know. I'm not going to let the other one be this long, though. I won't. Okay? This is going as a premiere again, though, so you can't exactly skim through it now, can you? Alright, I don't think there's anything else to say. It's Maybelle, man. It's that country pig. I don't want to do that the same way. I'll do it differently. Peace.